Okay, today what we're going to do is I'm going to do a demonstration on how to patch a tire. We've already determined where the hole is in the tire, and we dismounted the tire from the wheel, and we're going to proceed and put a patch on. Now this is the best way to fix a tire, is to take it off the wheel and patch it. So we have determined that the hole is in the middle of this little circle that we made. And the first thing we're going to do is take our buffer and we're going to buff the area smooth so the patch sticks. Now once we have the area buffed, we need to take our liquid buffer and we need to put it on there to get the excess rubber off and to clean for the patch. So the patch adheres to the rubber cement. So we'll just clean that off, get the excess rubber out. Now we're going to take our rubber cement and we're going to just put some rubber cement on there. And we're going to let that dry for a minute. You do not want to install the patch right away. It needs to get a little tacky. This is the patch that we're going to be using. There's a plastic side to it, clear plastic side, and a blue side. On the blue side, you'll take the backing off once we're ready to put it on. Now you do not want to touch the patch. You want to just maybe get to the edges. You don't want to touch the patch where it's going to seal on the tire. It will get your oil from your hands onto the patch and it will not adhere. So we just take this blue backing off. And once we get it off, as you can see, the rubber glue is starting to get tacky. So you can just touch it a little bit, make sure it's tacky. About another second or two here, it'll be tacky enough that we'll be able to stick the patch on. So we're going to take our patch. It's nice and tacky now. Set our patch down, you can push down on. Now one thing I forgot to mention, when you buff with the air buffer, you want to make sure you do not get down into the steel cords. If you get down into the steel cords, you could cause the air to get under the patch and cause a bubble on the sidewall. So you want to make sure you just get enough rubber off that it's smooth. Now we have the patch on. The next thing we're going to do is take our little roller and we're just going to roll it on to make it adhere more with the rubber cement. And once that's on. Now, some people do not put the rubber, they don't put rubber cement over the top of the patch. It is recommended by manufacturers to take a little bit of rubber cement and just rub it over the patch to help seal. Now that the patch is on, we are ready to install the tire back on the wheel and recheck for leaks.